The torches lining the ancient corridor quivered as the queen advanced, each wavering flame revealing the weight of a truth she had spent a lifetime refusing to confront. And now, with a sealed letter clenched in her hand, she could no longer deny that the most dangerous enemy ever to threaten her reign had been born within the same bloodline that gave her the crown. This was not a rival from a distant land, nor a foreign general plotting in secret chambers, but a hidden heir raised in silence, forged by abandonment, trained by those who despised the throne, and shaped by a vow carved into his childhood like a scar. A vow that demanded the downfall of the queen who ruled in his place. Yet as she moved deeper into the palace, passing portraits of ancestors who had twisted history to hide their shame, she realized that every step she took echoed like a confession, and the walls, heavy with centuries of deception, seemed to whisper the truth her advisors refused to see. Her greatest threat knew her fears, her habits, her weaknesses, because they were once his own. When she entered the council room that morning, the voices of her advisors clashed in frantic attempts to explain the growing unrest at the borders. But she barely heard them, her attention fixed on the empty chair at the end of the table where her trusted mentor once sat before vanishing. Without a trace the same night the first coded symbols appeared in her private chambers. Symbols pointing not to neighboring enemies but to a conspiracy rooted deep beneath the castles. Foundations where forgotten archives revealed the existence of a stolen child whose lineage tied him directly to the throne. A child raised with one purpose: reclaim the legacy denied to him. As dusk fell, a knight delivered a fragment of an ancient scroll torn from a forbidden book, its faded ink describing a royal pact broken generations ago, a betrayal that ignited the hatred now returning to consume the crown. And when the queen deciphered the final line, a prophecy naming the shadow born from the throne, yet exiled from its light, she understood with a chill that this enemy was not simply claiming a right. He was fulfilling a destiny shaped by her ancestors' sins. The castle grew colder as she descended into the hidden vault, her breath trembling as she discovered the final piece of the truth. Her mentor had raised the stolen heir himself, teaching him not just the history of the kingdom, but how to bring it to its knees. And the moment she lifted the last scroll from the dust-covered altar, the door slammed shut behind her, trapping her in darkness lit only by the flame of her own fear. And she finally realized the truth no historian ever dared to write, that the enemy she feared was not coming for her crown, but for her blood, for the lineage that wronged him. And the kingdom would soon learn that the most devastating wars are not fought between nations, but within a family, bound by a legacy of betrayal.